Hello and welcome back to another segment of the Michigan Conservative Roundtable. I'm back once again. My name is Thirsty. To my right we have Mac. To my left we have TJ. And to get the formalities out of the way, please like, share, and subscribe to this video. We're coming closer and closer to that 1,000 mark. Every little bit helps. And go ahead and comment in the comment section below. It really does help with the algorithm. It gets us out there for the shadow banning of the YouTube gods. So, with that out of the way, I want to bring up the fact that our honorable and courageous, and I'm sorry, I can't say that with a straight face, Ilhan Omar is back in the news. The representative for Minnesota, I'm sure you guys remember last year when she wanted to not only defund the police, she wanted to abolish the police.
Yeah, because that would work.
Yes. Yeah. Well, she's back in the news now. And she is actually blaming the Minneapolis Police Department for the rise in crime. As of right now, as of this viewing, right now, that 79 homicides recorded so far this year, compared to the 82 last year. Right now, it's on an upcline of almost doubling from 2019. As a quote. She says that the police have chosen not to fulfill their oaths and to provide the public safety that they owed their citizens and served. She basically goes on and tells the public that the Minneapolis Police Department are crooked, they're rotten to the core, and she wants to replace them with public safety department. Explain to me what the difference is, please.
There is no difference. And here's it goes to her whole thought process that the police are the problem. Criminals are not the problem. The police are the problem. And what do you even say to that kind of a stupid comment?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, they were under some belief that they would send a type of social worker in response to work out whatever problem they were reporting to. That may be a police officer, like a domestic issue, right? Yeah. Well, let's send a counselor and see if they can get this resolved.
I'm actually all for that. And when they stack up these, because almost all social workers, at least the ones I've ever met in my life, are all leftists. So they can go there, they can get whacked, and they can stack them up like cordwood, and we can try that out for a few years. I'm all for it.
Yeah. To bring one in, maybe have them in the back on a megaphone to try to defuse the situation, you still need the front line of police there. Because most domestic issues are involved with A, alcohol, and B, very, very high temperaments.
So other drugs.
Drugs, alcohol, and like I said, very angry people, or else there wouldn't have been a domestic issue. And when you factor all that together, it's a powder keg.
Yeah.
And
I've talked to police before where they would respond to a domestic issue, and just when they, say the guy really was beating up the woman, but they go to haul the guy off to jail, and now she has second thoughts and is jumping on the cop.
But I love him.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. And yeah, I've talked to enough police and heard enough of those stories.
Well, you can't have it both ways. Nobody should get beaten on. That's a given. No women should be beaten up by their husbands and vice versa, because that happens too. But you just can't. You can't flip-flop on it. Oh, I want you to come and stop him from beating me up, but no, don't take him to jail.
Yeah, that's pretty much what yeah.
Well, they're like, Omar here is talking about, a lot of it, like right here, is, it's alluded to specific mandate requirements. I think we can all guess what that is.
Yeah.
So these people are being villainized because they want to make their own choice on whether they want to be mandated to do certain things.
I think some of this goes to the idea that, and I had this conversation with a coworker of TJ in mine, that it's part of the job for police to get killed. It just comes with the territory.
Oh, it's like complaining that you're a firefighter and you got burned in a house fire.
Right.
You know the innate dangers when you walk into that position.
Sure.
I'm sure.
You ought to know the innate dangers of having the police come to your house when they don't know who's doing what. They don't know who's who. They're walking in. There may or may not be firearms, because there's firearms in a lot of homes in this country, legal and illegal. You don't know how many people are there. So, you want to protect your life as you're walking into that situation, because you want to go home to your wife and kids, too.
Yeah, I just had a great idea. Why don't we disband the Marine Corps and send in a platoon of social workers?
Yeah.
That'll work, too.
Yeah, that was social workers running on the beaches at Normandy.
That should work. It really should.
They should have sent in Buddhist monks. Tell them, hey, we just want to coexist. Yeah.
Go all woosa.
All right.
That's all I got for today.
Okay.
I read this article and I just.
Well, as soon as you mentioned Ilhan Omar, or whatever her name is, she's part of, what do they call it, the squad?
The squad is back. The squad is back.
You talk about a cringe factor.
You have that moron AOC, and she is a moron.
Oh, yeah.
You've got the black supremacist in Ayanna Pressley, who shaved her head bald, which is ridiculous. Makes her look like
you got our wonderful
sucked on milk dud.
Rashida Tlaib.
Our own Rashida Tlaib, who is about the nastiest female pup on the planet.
Oh my God!
In several ways.
One of my biggest complaints about Ilhan Omar, or am I saying her name right?
I don't know.
One of my
not Homar.
One of my biggest complaints about her is she's from Somalia.
Yeah.
And it's completely lost on her what happened to us in an effort to try and help her own people over there. And it just, when I put all that in context, I get infuriated.
Well, she wants Minnesota to be like Somalia.
Yeah.
Where you have drug lords driving around on the back of Jeeps with 50 caliber machine guns, mowing down anybody who gets in the way.
They call them technicals.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, that's what I don't understand. You escape a hellhole like that
To create a new one.
To come here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, to create exactly what you just left.
It's like I want to get rid of TJ's reign of terror and replace it with one of my own.
Well, I tell you what, the squad's obviously got to be doing something right, because they even got Nancy Pelosi backing off of them.
Well, yeah,
she's
because
afraid to stand up to them.
They're bullies, and for whatever reason, the morons in Minnesota, they were planted there so they could create a majority so she could get her rear end in that seat.
I'll be political here and say they're pieces of excrement.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this is what we were supposed to do during speaking events now.
Yes.
Where am I at? What am I doing here?
We should do all of our videos like this. All of our videos like this. Like the one Beavis and Butthead guy. Yeah, something like that.
Cornholio.
All right, let's wrap this.
Okay. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, tuning in. Once again, I'm Thirsty, Mac, TJ. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, be safe, watch your six, and don't tread on me.